Welcome back to Content Monsters. Today we dive headfirst into the gritty, gory and often hilarious world of MobLand, now streaming on Disney Hotstar in India. This one's a wild cocktail of dark comedy and blood-soaked gangland drama, made even crazier because it comes from the one and only Guy Ritchie. Now let's talk cast first. And oh boy, what a lineup. Tom Hardy, Pierce Brosnan, Helen Mirren, Paddy Considine, Joan Froggatt, Mandeep Dhillon, and a dozen others headline this massive ensemble cast. Like seriously, it's like someone dropped the entire British acting fraternity into a blender with a splash of Guy Ritchie chaos. Now what's the plot all about? It's Shakespeare with shotguns. We're in London. Two crime families, the powerful Harrigans and the up-and-coming Stevensons, are on the brink of war. When Eddie, played by Anson Boone, grandson of Harrigan patriarch Conrad, played by Pierce Brosnan, kills the Stevenson heir, all hell breaks loose. Enter Tom Hardy as Harry D'Souza, the family's cleaner, fixer, prophet and part-time philosopher. He describes his job as predicting the future, anticipating problems and dealing with unseen events. And he does it with an unnerving calm that only Tom Hardy can pull off. Think James Bond with a baseball bat and a planner. Now MobLand hilariously poses a question. What do gangsters do all day when they're not killing people? The answer? Apparently nothing. Except one guy with a real job. He works at a garage. Everyone else is either brooding in the corners of their houses or forming symmetrical pyramids behind their bosses. But then there's Harry. He's more COO than hitman, liaising with corrupt cops, disciplining rogue employees, even planning redundancies. His charisma lies in pure competence. If I say I'm going to do something, he says, it gets done. Now the Harrigans aren't just gangsters, they're straight up Shakespearean. Now Conrad, played by Pierce Brosnan, is part Henry VIII, part unhinged aristocrat. Maeve, Helen Mirren, is basically Lady Macbeth with better jewelry and scarier eyes. Their son Kevin, Paddy Considine, is a softie in a blood-stained world. Bella, Lara Pulver, has her own home office arms dealer side hustle. Brendan, Daniel Betts, heads to Antwerp to buy rubies like it's Sunday errand. Serafina, played by Mandeep Dhillon, Conrad's illegitimate Genevieve's daughter, steals scenes effortlessly. She's clearly the one to watch out for amongst all his children. And then come the cops, DS Ivan Fisk, DC Yon Mukasa, and undercover agent Alice, who befriends Harry's wife Jan and is trying to bring down the Harrigan family. When things stall, they bring in a retiree played by Toby Jones for one last ride. It's all very Line of Duty meets Peaky Blinders with a dash of dry British wit. Now the Harrigans want in on the fentanyl game, but that means dealing with Jaime, played by Jordi Mola, a cartel boss with a murky past, and his partner Kat, played by Janet McTeer, who might be the most dangerous one of all. Now from Cotswolds mansions to Isle of Dogs pubs, Guy Ritchie flexes every directorial muscle. It's slick, it's stylish, and it's dripping with swagger. The wardrobe alone is worth binging the series for. Now, what's the verdict? MobLand wants to be high art, wrapped in blood-soaked banter, and sometimes it almost gets there. Sure, Brosnan and Mirren's accents are questionable, but their performances deliciously unhinged. They are having the time of their lives on screen, and you can feel that as an audience. And for those who've grown up on the suave, stylish persona of Pierce Brosnan as James Bond, some of his scenes here might be outright repulsive for them. But boy, how he pulls them off. And Tom Hardy, he's the glue, the juice, the magic. The idea that a Tom Hardy character cajoling, threatening, or influencing someone is an art form in itself is the very core of MobLand. This guy could read the phone book and make it sound like gangster poetry. Despite the occasional chaotic pacing and lack of deep psychological introspection, MobLand is strangely very addictive. It's not peak Sopranos or Peaky Blinders, but it's a fun, flawed, fast-paced trip down London's underbelly. My final rating for this one would be a 6.5 on 10. For the performances, the madness, the British humor, and of course, Tom Hardy in his absolute element. If you've watched MobLand, tell us what you think in the comment section below. Are you rooting for Harry? Or are you just here for the chaos? And if you enjoyed this review, smash that like button, subscribe to Content Monsters, and we'll be back soon with more sharp takes, streaming gold, and binge-worthy breakdowns. Until next time, stay safe, keep streaming, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.